When you realize death is around the corner, you only have a week to live or a month to live or 2 months to live or whatever the case may be, then you really start to focus on those things which are important. And that's why you hear stories about people who know they're passing away, they know they're going to die eventually because of some terminal illness. They've been told they don't know exactly when they're going to die, but they have an idea of how long they have left to live. They may survive longer, but they'll have a month left or 2 months or whatever the case may be. And these people, they start to write a list of what they want to do. And everything else isn't as important. And they waste less time being involved in those things which aren't going to really benefit them, or anything which is negative in their life. And us, especially as Muslims, brothers and sisters, it shouldn't take us a certain piece of news from our doctors of us being told that we're not going to survive or we're going to live for a certain amount of time. It shouldn't take us something like this for us to change our lives. It shouldn't take us this kind of news for us to change the way we behave and change the way we do things and change our priorities. But this in and of itself is a lesson for us. It shows us that, you know, when you reflect actually on death, when someone's been told he only has a few weeks left to live, he starts to prioritize about what's important and what's not important. And this is how our mindset should be from the beginning. We should be thinking to ourselves, what is important in my life and what isn't important? You know, what am I doing with my life? How am I benefiting myself? How am I wasting my time? What am I doing that's beneficial for me? And of course, when we reflect and we think of those things which are beneficial, we're thinking about the akhirah, we're thinking about the afterlife, because that's what we're all preparing for, that's what we're all aiming for. So when people have bucket lists from non-Muslims, okay, this is all things like bungee jumping or, you know, skydiving or doing something crazy, traveling somewhere to Paris or to Tokyo or whatever the case may be. It's a bucket list of things we want to do in this world. But as Muslims, we have to reflect and think about how we're going to invest in the akhirah. What are we going to do? How are we going to benefit ourselves? And so death has a way of making you prioritize your life. It makes you realize, actually, I don't have that much time left because I don't know how long I'm going to live. And so whatever I'm going to do in the day, in the night, in the next few days or the week or the coming months, I need to make sure that I'm aiming for something, that I have some kind of goal, that I'm doing deeds which will help me in the akhirah, whatever those deeds might be. Because